I wasn't born Jewish, I wasn't raised Jewish. I am Jewish now. My family tells me that when I was in second grade, I tried to read The Rise and Fall of the Third Reich. So for some reason, I've always been drawn to that era. My dad was a World War II vet, so I can't remember a time in my life where I didn't know about the Holocaust. It was just something that was talked about in our home. And now, where I am in my life now, I've just been reading Viktor Frankl's Man's Search for Meaning. And in there, he talks about the meaning of hope. He talked about the prisoners having cigarettes to trade, and they could trade them for a piece of bread or a little bit of vegetable or even a better work assignment if they were sick. And it meant that they could possibly live, that it might make the difference between life or death. But he also at the same time knew that sometimes people lost hope. And when they lost hope, that was it. And he knew this when these prisoners, instead of saving their cigarettes to trade, they started smoking them. And he said once that happened, there was nothing we could do to save them because they lost their hope and they lost their will to live. And where I see this project and what it means for me is that even though there's a complicated history, emotional history, especially, these violins were played for the Nazis. They were, they had to play them. But at the same time, it also meant that if they could play them, it gave them hope that they could possibly survive. And that's what it meant. It meant that they might live. And that's the bottom line. And for me personally, I think the reason that I'm a musician, and I think a lot of us are musicians, is that the bottom line for us is that we want to make the world a better place. We want to give that hope to people.